Hello students, welcome to Smart Study Guide by Ajay sir. Today we are going to start practice set 4.3. So part 3 we are discussing. In part 3 we are discussing question number 4. Already we covered question number 1, 2 and 3 in part 1 and 2. So today we are discussing part 3 of practice set 4.3 ratio and proportion. So let us start the question number 4. Find the value of x that is given in the equation. So here, so all these equations, the x is the variable. You have to find what will the value of x. So how we will find the value of x? So by using the properties. So these are the 5 properties that already we discussed, that is invertendo, alternando, componendo, dividendo, componendo and dividendo. So any one of the property you have to use there, and the given equation you have to convert in the reduced form, and here you have to find the value of x. So let us start the first question. So observe this question. So this question, this is numerator and denominator. Observe this carefully. Is there any similarity? Is there? Yes, there is some similarities there. Here is minus, here is minus, plus, plus. But this term and this term are different here. Let us search that which number you should multiply, then this convert to this numerator form. If you multiply this denominator to the 4, then it converts into 12x minus 20. Similarly here also, if you multiply this denominator as a 4, then this 2x can be converted into 8x plus 12. Means full this term is converted like the numerator. Okay, so like the half part of the numerator you can convert, and by using dividend property you can cancel those terms in the numerator. Means this term will get reduced. Okay, these two terms numerator. Solution means given question, first you have to write the x square plus 12x minus 20 divided by 3x minus 5 is equal to x square plus 8x plus 12 divided by 2x plus 3. Now here this term you have to convert into these two form. Similarly this term you have to convert into these two form. So let us multiply the denominator. Let us multiply the denominator by 4, means multiplying both the sides. Multiplying both the sides by 1 by 4. So let us multiply both the sides by 1 by 4. So therefore this term become, left hand side become 1 by 4 into x square plus 12x minus 20 divided by 3x minus 5 is equal to 1 by 4 into x square plus 8x plus 12 divided by 2x plus 3. So after multiplying by 1 by 4, so numerator we can write as it is, that is x square plus 12x minus 20, because we multiply here 1 only. So therefore denominator is 4, you have to multiply both the terms, that is 12x minus 20, 4 into minus 5, that is minus 20. Similarly here also x square plus 8x plus 12 divided by, so 4 into this term, that is 8x, 4 into this term, that is 4 into 3, that is 12. So therefore we can write, so these two terms now same here like denominator. Okay, so therefore using a property, of dividendo. So by using a property of dividendo, so let us apply this property here. By using property of dividendo. So why we use the property of dividendo? Because a minus b, numerator is a minus b, so that will cancel here. Okay, these two terms, if you subtract, so then some terms get cancelled, so that's why it will convert into reduced form. So that's why we are using this. So therefore numerator we can write as it is, x square plus 12x minus 20 minus denominator, that is 12x minus 20. So divided by, we can write as a 12x minus 20, so is equal to x square plus 8x plus 12 minus 8x plus 12 divided by, that is 8x plus 12. So a minus b, that is a minus b divided by b. So a minus b divided by b. So like that. So therefore now remove the bracket now. We are removing the bracket now. So therefore the terms are, so this outside there is a plus sign, means this term is as it is, x square plus 12x minus 20, but here outside the bracket minus sign is there, means minus 12x minus minus plus 20. So divided by, so 12x minus 20 is equal to x square plus, this term is as it is, x square plus 8x plus 12. So minus plus minus 8x minus plus minus 12. So therefore 8x plus 12 here. So 12x minus 12x, this will get cancelled. Similarly 8x minus 8x, this term will also get cancelled. Similarly minus 20 plus 20 get cancelled, plus 12 minus 12 get cancelled. So here, so these terms get cancelled. The remaining terms we can write like x square upon, so this is remaining in the numerator, divided by 12x minus 20 is equal to x square upon 8x plus 12. Now you have to observe the given, observe this, you get now these two terms you get now, left hand side and right hand side. So here the x square term is there in the numerator only. So therefore if you put x is equal to 0 here, this full term is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, then this full term is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 means x square also equal to 0. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, means x is equal to 0 is one of the solution. Means from this you can know that if LHS is equal to RHS, then x is one of the solution then. Okay, so therefore, so we can write here now. So therefore now if x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, then x square also is equal to 0. So then LHS is equal to RHS. Means both the terms are, means both the left hand side and right hand side both are equal. Means from this we know that, so therefore x is equal to 0 is one of the solution, is one of the solution of given equation, is also the solution. Means here we can write this bracket. So this is one of the solution. x is not equal to 0, then what will be the answer? So that we have to find now. So is the solution is one of the solution. So if x is not equal to 0, then x square also not equal to 0, means we can cancel that x square by dividing both the sides by 1. So let us call this equation number 1. Then by dividing equation 1 by x square, so therefore, so 1 upon, so this is 12x, so we can write this also down, also we can write this also by dividing equation 1 by x square. So therefore 12x minus 20 is equal to 1 upon 8x plus 12. Now here just you have to find the value of x, and you know that we can multiply, cross multiply this and this, and we will get 8x plus 12 is equal to, this is 12x minus 20. So therefore this side is 12x is bigger, so we will keep here only. So this side we will shift that minus 8x. So plus 12, this minus 20 we will keep here. So therefore this is 32 and this is 4x. So therefore, so 32 divided by 4 we can take. So therefore x is equal to 411 and 4 8s are x. So therefore x is equal to 8 is the solution. We converted the given question into reduced form by using the property, and after at the end you will get the value of x. Like this you have to solve the next question also. So let us start the next question. So this is our next question. Let us observe this question. So here again, here numerator and denominator it is given. Let us first observe this. So here this is the numerator and this is denominator, and here this is numerator and this is denominator. But here if you observe this denominator, so there is 5x square. If you multiply it by 2, so then it converts into 10x square, and this will convert into 50. Means this term is greater than this, means we cannot convert that into plus 15. Now what we will do, we will use another property. If you use alternando property, means this full term we will shift to the down, and this full term if you shift to the numerator, then what you will get? Okay, if you shift this full term here, then if you multiply here, suppose 5, so first you will shift that, okay, then we will discuss. So by using the property of alternando, so this is the property, we will shift to this numerator to the denominator and denominator to the numerator place. That is our first question as it is, that is x square plus 15x plus 63. So this is 5x square minus 25x plus 12 is equal to 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 5. Now here by the using property of alternando, by using property of alternando, so let us apply this property here, and after applying that property, so we know that the numerator will go to the denominator place, left right hand side numerator will go to the denominator place, so like this, that is x square plus 15x plus 63 So divide by this numerator will go to denominator, means here. So this b, how you get to the numerator place, and c will go to the denominator place. So like this, that is 2x plus 3 is equal to 5x square minus 25x plus 12 divided by x minus 5. So now if you multiply this term to any number, then this term is converted into this form. Let us search that number. Is there any number that convert into the same terms in the numerator? If you multiply here, suppose 5x, means 5x, if you multiply, then this become 10x square, like this first term. 5x means 15x, this will convert into 15x. Then similarly here also 5x, if you multiply 5x square, it will convert, and here it is again minus 25x, it will convert. Means multiplying both the sides by 1 upon 5x. So here we will multiply both the sides by 1 upon 5x. So therefore, so let us write down multiplying both the sides by 1 upon 5x. So after multiplying 1 upon 5x both the sides, so therefore we will get, so left hand side 1 upon 5x you have to multiply, right hand side 1 upon 5x. 1 upon 5x into 10x square plus 15x plus 63 divided by 2x plus 3 is equal to 1 upon 5x into 5x square minus 25x plus 12 upon denominator, that is x minus 5. Now numerator you have to multiply by 1 and denominator you have to multiply by 5x to all the terms. So if you multiply 1 to the numerator, so then that numerator remains as it is. Similarly 1, if you are multiplying to the numerator, that same term remains as it is. But the denominator, if you multiply by 5x, then you have to multiply denominator to both the terms separately. So therefore, so numerator is as it is, then x square plus 15x plus 63 is as it is. So divided by, so 5x into first term, that is 10x square plus 5 into 3, that is 15x. So therefore it is first term 5x square minus 25x plus 12 divided by, so 5x into both the terms, that is 5x square minus 25x. Now after multiplying, so these two terms are same. Now you can use the property of dividendo here. So this is the property of dividendo, that is numerator minus denominator divided by denominator, numerator minus denominator divided by denominator. So as earlier we discussed. So let us apply this property here now. So by using property of dividendo, so by using property of dividendo, so let us apply this property here. So therefore, so this numerator, that is 10x square plus 15x plus 63 divided by, so therefore 10x square plus 15x divided by, so this is 10x square, so this is 10x square plus 15x is equal to, this is numerator 5x square minus 25x plus 12 minus denominator, that is 5x square minus 25x So this is 5x square minus 25x. So now you have to cancel the terms from the numerator. You have to remove the bracket first. So therefore remove the bracket now. So therefore after removing the first bracket, this bracket, so there is a plus sign is there outside, means no sign will change inside. If it is outside, plus sign is there, just you have to remove the bracket. That is 10x square plus 15x plus 63. So then this minus, if it is minus sign is outside, then inside sign will change, then plus will become minus, and plus again here it will become minus again, means so these two terms sign will be minus 10x square minus 15x, then plus become minus. Similarly, so this denominator 10x square plus 15x, so it remains as it is equal to, so this side, right hand side, the term is as it is, that is 5x square minus 25x plus 12, it is as it is because it is plus sign is outside, minus, so here it is minus sign is outside, is minus, and this plus, that is minus 5x square, so that is minus 5x square. Again here it is minus plus 25x plus 25x. So this term, so you have to write, so therefore this 5x square is denominator, it is as it is 5x square minus 25x. So therefore the last term is here, that is 25 plus 25x. So this is plus 25x. So therefore some terms get cancelled now. You can cancel those terms. So by using different colors we will use now. See that now. So here this is plus 10x square and this is minus 10x square get cancelled. Similarly plus 5x square and this is minus 5x square get cancelled. Similar here, this is plus 15x and minus 15x get cancelled. So let us write this property here, plus 15 and minus 15x get cancelled. So this plus 15 minus 15x, 25x minus 25x, and this is plus 25x get cancelled. So therefore in the numerator you can write the numerator, so the remaining terms you can write in the numerator, that is 63 only remaining in the numerator, that is 63 upon 10x square plus 15x is equal to, so this side 12 is remaining only, divided by 5x square minus 25x. Now here observe this denominator. Here you will understand that there is a x is common here, but it is multiple of 5. You see that if you take 5x common, so let us write 10x square. You can write like this, 5 into 2 into x you can write 15x, you can write as a 5 into 3 into x, means 5 is common here, 5 is also common in the first two terms, here x is also common. So after taking this common in the denominator, so you can write like this denominator, that is 5x is common, so therefore 2x is remaining plus 3 is remaining. Similarly, so you can use the same common terms in the right hand side also. So some terms get cancelled now in the right hand side, so that is 12 upon this 5x. Again here if you take common, the inside that is x is remaining minus 5 is remaining. okay, because x is also common here. So here both the side, if you multiply by 5x, if you multiply 5x both the side, so then that 5x will get cancelled. So multiplying 5x both the sides, we get, so after multiplying 5x both the sides, then you will get, so that 5x will get cancelled, and numerator, so therefore in the numerator this is 63 upon 2x plus 3 only remaining is equal to, so this we can write in the bracket also, is equal to 12 upon x minus 5 is remaining here. So because 5x get cancelled after multiplying. So therefore here, so let us find out x by cross multiplying these two terms. So therefore 63 into x minus 5 is equal to 12 into 2x plus 3. So let us multiply this. So therefore 63 into x, that is minus x, minus, so 63 into 5, so we can multiply like here 63 into 5, that is 5 3s are 15, 5 6 are 30 and 31. Therefore this will get 315. So therefore this is 24x, and this is 12 into 3, that is 36. Okay, so therefore now cancel some terms here. So let us cancel and rearrange the terms. So now here let's see that here this is 63 is bigger, so we can keep this in the left hand side only, and this we can shift to the right hand. So again this is left hand side we will shift. So this is 24 is plus, then it will convert into minus 24, and here, so this 315 we will shift to the right hand side, minus 315 will convert into plus 315 plus 36. So therefore here subtract 13 minus 4, 13 minus 4, that is 13 minus 4 means it is 9. Okay, and here this is a 5 minus 2, that is 3, 39 by x into x. Now here 5 plus 6, that is 11, that is 3 plus 2, this is 2 plus 3, 5. Okay, and this is 3 only, 351. Now here, so let us write this. Therefore x is equal to 351 divided by 9. Now, so means here you know that this 39 into 9, if you multiply, so then it is 351. Is 39, so this is 39, so 39 into 9, so that is, the 9 9s are 81, 9 3s are 27 plus 8, this is 351, means after. So therefore here, so let us divide this by 39, means this 39 ones are 1, 39 9s are 351. So answer is x is equal to 9. So this is the answer. So this is our answer, but we can write this. So therefore this is the answer. So like this you have to find the answers, so by using the given properties. So now let us solve the next question again. Let us solve the next question. So in that next question, see that, observe the given question first. So here there is a plus sign and minus sign is there. If there is a plus sign and minus sign in the question, plus sign and minus sign in the question, means you can easily use the property of componendo and dividendo. So that property we can use here, and we can cancel those terms and we can minimize the given equation. So therefore here, so let us write the solution. In the solution we will write the given question as it is, we will write in the solution. So therefore the solution is, so that is given question 2x, that is 2x, so that is 2x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x minus 1 bracket square divided by, so this is 2x, this is 2x denominator, it is 2x plus 1 bracket square minus 2x minus 1 bracket square is equal to 17 by 8. Now we are using now componendo and dividendo property. So by using property of, so by using property of componendo and dividendo, so let us use this property here. So after using this property, we know that, so numerator is a here now and denominator is b here, full denominator is b, means a plus b divided by a minus b. So this is a numerator and this is a denominator. So therefore let us, this is a and this is b, so therefore use this property here. So we will use square bracket for numerator, that is 2x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x minus 1 bracket square. This is plus a plus b, that is 2x, so this is 2x plus 1 bracket square minus 2x minus 1 bracket square. Okay, this is a plus b. So therefore a minus b, same terms we are there. This is a, that is 2x plus 1 bracket square, 2x minus 1 bracket square, and minus, that is 2x plus 1 bracket square minus 2x minus 1 bracket square. So is equal to 17 plus 8 divided by 17 minus 8. Now just you have to remove the square bracket, that is 2x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x minus 1 bracket square. Now square bracket we are removing, so outside there is a plus sign, means as it is, sign is as it is, 2x plus 1 bracket square minus 2x minus 1 bracket square. So if sign is inside sign, if it is outside sign, if it is plus, then sign is as it is. If there is a minus sign is outside while removing bracket, then inside sign will change. So now here this is 2x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x minus 1 bracket square. So then this minus sign is there, so mean inside sign will change, this minus plus minus, that is 2x plus 1 bracket square, and this minus minus plus, that is 2x minus 1 bracket square. Now here it is 17 plus 8, that is 25, 17 minus 8, that is 9. Now here observe this numerator this is 2x plus 1 bracket square, this is 2x plus 1 bracket square, but both the signs are plus, means this term will get added. But here 2x minus 1 and this is 2x minus 1 plus, here it is plus and here it is minus, means these two terms get cancelled. Similarly, the terms from the denominator also get cancelled. So terms, so this is same terms but signs are different, means they get cancelled. Similarly here, this is x, 2x plus 1, this is 2x plus 1, this is plus and this is minus, so these two terms also get cancelled here. So but here these two terms get adding here, because the signs are same here, these two terms are same and signs also same, so they get adding here. So therefore, so let us add the numerator. So what is the numerator? So we will add those terms, that is 2 into 2x plus 1 bracket square, so divide by 2 into 2x minus 1 bracket square, so is equal to 25 upon 9. Now this 2 and this 2 get cancelled, so this 2 and 2 get cancelled, so therefore you can cancel this 2 and this 2. So now remaining terms are like writing like this, so therefore after cancelling the 2 you will get, so this is 2x plus 1 bracket square divided by 2x minus 1 bracket square is equal to 25 by 9. Now here this side it is perfect square, that is 2x plus 1, this is square, and but these two numbers are here 25 upon 9, so these are the perfect square of 5 and 3. So therefore by taking square root of both the sides, so therefore by taking square root of both the sides, the square root of left hand side and square root of right hand side, so means square we can get cancelled, that is 2x plus 1 is only remaining after taking square root of this side, and here 2x minus 1 is only remaining, so 25 square root of 25 it is 5 and square root of 9 that is 3. Now you can simply cross multiply these terms and you can easily find the value is 2x plus 1 cross multiply 5 into 2x minus 1 if you cross multiply these terms, so therefore this is 3 into 3, you have to multiply inside, 3 into 2x that is 6x and 3 that is plus 3, so 5 into first term that is 10x, 5 into second term that is minus 5. So therefore, so here see that, observe this, 10x is here we will keep only because this is greater than 6x, so 10x we will keep here, and this 6x we will shift to right hand side, then becomes minus 6x, this is plus 6x minus 6x, and this 3 we will keep here only, and this 5x it is minus, that we will shift to the left hand side, minus 5 becomes plus 5. So therefore here it is 8 is equal to 10x minus 6x, that is 4x. So therefore here this is 8 divided by 4 is equal to x. So therefore again here by using 4 1 1 and 4 2s are 8, so 4 1 1 4 2s are 8, so therefore x is equal to 8 is the answer. So this is the answer here, means the given question we can minimize the first by using the property, and after that you will get the value of x. So like this you have to solve if there is a plus minus sign is there. Similarly, let us start the fourth question. So in the fourth question, again here it is plus minus sign is there. If it is plus minus sign is there, means again we know that we will use the componendo dividendo we can use. So let us start this. First write the given question, solution. So let us write down given question as it is, that is under root of 4x plus 1 plus under root of x plus 3 divided by under root of 4x plus 1 minus under root of this is x plus 3 is equal to 4 upon 1. Again here, like this is again previous how we use the component dividend property. Again here we will use the same property and cancel some terms and minimize the given equation. So let us apply this property here, componendo and dividendo property, by using property of componendo and dividendo. Let us apply this property here. So let us use this property. So in the numerator minus, so that is a plus b divided by a minus b, means a is full numerator. So here this is denominator full. So numerator we will write in square bracket. So this is square bracket, that is 4x plus 1 plus under root of x plus 3. You can use any bracket, square or curve bracket. Okay, this is plus a plus b, so that is under root of, for understanding purpose we are using square bracket here, so minus, so this is again x plus 3, so this is a plus b, so divided by a minus b, divided by a minus b. So therefore this is again, so this is 4x plus 1 plus root of x plus 3 a minus b. Now this is minus, this is 4x plus 1, this is again minus x plus 3. So therefore it is 4 plus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. Now here we are adding two terms here. So now remove the bracket. Next step is to remove the bracket. So therefore we are removing now bracket. So square bracket we are removing. So outside if it is plus sign is there, means no sign will change. In this term as it is we have to write, that is 4x plus 1 plus under root of x plus 3. If it is outside there is a plus sign, inside sign will same only, that is plus only, plus under root of 4x plus 1 plus minus. If it is plus sign, inside sign will be same, that is inside, that is minus. So no sign will change if it is plus sign. Similarly small line. So therefore denominator is again under root of, so 4x plus 1, removing the bracket now, plus sign means same. But if it is minus sign, this become minus plus minus, that is minus 4x plus 1, sign will change now. Similarly, minus minus plus is again x plus 3. So therefore this is 5 divided by 3 only, right hand side. Now again here let us observe numerator and denominator. Is there any term that is plus minus term? Yes, see that here minus term is there, here plus term is there, here also minus term is there, and here is plus term is there. Means these terms get cancelled, plus minus term. So let us cancel this plus minus term. So this term and this term get cancelled. Similarly this term and this term get cancelled. Now remaining terms are the plus terms. Is these terms will get adding. So means this term and this term are same. We can write, therefore we can write that is 2 times under root of 4x plus 1. So divided by, so 2 times under root of x plus 3, x plus 3. Now this is as it is 5 divided by 3. Now similarly again we know that we can cancel this 2 because this 2 is the same. So this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. Now remaining we can write as it is. Okay, so let us write remaining. So therefore this is under root of 4x plus 1 divided by under root of x plus 3 is equal to 5 divided by 3. Now earlier we know that there is a left hand side, there is square term are there, but here now square root term are there. Yes, we have to remove this square root term. So how we will remove the square root term? By squaring this term. Okay, by squaring both the sides, then you can remove this square term. We cannot squaring only one side. Any operation you have to perform on both the sides. So therefore squaring both the sides here. So let us squaring by squaring both the sides of above equation by squaring both the sides, we get, after squaring both the sides you will get square root will remove, means only 4x plus 1 will be there after squaring. Now here only x plus 3 will get after squaring. The square root term will get removed after squaring. Now here it is only 5 square, so we can write 5 square, and this is 3 square. So this is the, otherwise what we'll do for understanding purpose, we can write like this also, by square root term also we can write, by understanding purpose, this square root term, and then this we will write as a square, because this is we are doing first time, so we will write so that same term we are writing and square term also we are writing. Now this square and this square square root term get cancelled, then remaining only 4x plus 1 is remaining. Denominator is only x plus 3 is remaining. So here it is 25 divided by 9. So therefore now cross multiply these terms, 4x plus 1, so 9 into 9 we can write here also. So this 25 into x plus 3, so this is multiplication. So therefore 4x into 9, that is 9 4s are 36, x plus 9 is equal to 25x plus 75. So therefore, so this 36 is the bigger and this 25 is the smaller. This 36 minus 25x is equal to 75, this we will keep 75 here, and this smaller we will shift to the right hand side. So therefore this is plus 9 minus 9. Now 25 we will have to subtract from 36. So therefore 36 minus 25, this is 11x, and this is 75 minus 9, this is 66. So therefore this is x is equal to 66 upon 11. So therefore x is equal to 6. So this is the answer. This is the answer of fourth question. Now let us, after solving this fourth question, so let us move to the next question. So this is the answer of fourth question. So like similar way we have to solve the next question also. So in this question we know that, so all these given questions we have to convert into smaller form, minimize the given question, and you have to find the value of x here. This is fourth. Let us start fifth one. Let us start question number 5. So this question, this is a numerator and this is a denominator. Okay, so numerator and denominator, observe carefully. So there is no such a common term or similar term is there, but if you expand this term, that is square of 2x, that is 4x square, and square of 3, that is 9, means by using the formula, that is a plus b bracket square, that is equal to a, that is equal to, let us use this formula here and expand this, that is a plus b bracket square. So use this formula here, that is equal to a square plus twice ab plus b square. So let us use this formula. So and let us write this 2x plus 3 bracket square is equal to, that is 2x bracket square plus 2 into 2x into 3 plus 3 square. So that is equal to 4x square plus 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 12. So this is 12x plus this is 9. So therefore means instead of this term we can write this term directly. Okay, this term we can write instead of that term. So therefore, so let us write the given question as it is, that is solution, that is 4x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x plus 3 bracket square divided by, so this as it is we are writing question 4x square plus 12x plus 9, so is equal to 61 upon 36. So now instead of this term, full term, we are writing 2x plus 3 bracket square. So now, so therefore, so numerator 4x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x plus 3 bracket square, so divided by, so that is this full term, see that we are writing this, that is 2x plus 3 bracket square, so is equal to 61 upon 36. Now these two terms, see that numerator and denominator, so these terms are same, we can cancel this term by using a property of dividendo. So here, so this is a property of dividendo, so let us use this property and we can subtract that term from the numerator. So therefore by using property by using property of dividendo. Let us use this property here. So then after using that property, we know that, so that is numerator, that is a minus b, this is the numerator, that is full, it is numerator, this is b means denominator, this full numerator minus denominator divided by denominator. So numerator we will write in bracket, square bracket we will write now. So this numerator, that is 4x plus 1, 4x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x plus 3 bracket square minus denominator. So denominator, it is one term only directly, that is, so this full term we will write like this only, 2x plus 3 bracket square. So denominator is one term, so that's why it is 2x plus 3, this is bracket square. So now here we can also write the square bracket also, because our method we are using square bracket. So now this is 61 minus 36 divided by 36. So therefore now, so let us remove the square bracket, that is 4x plus 1 bracket square plus 2x plus 3 bracket square minus, now this minus and this plus, it is there, plus minus minus or minus plus minus, that is again 2x plus 3 bracket square divided by denominator. So that is 2x plus 3 bracket square. So is equal to, let us subtract 61. So means here 11 minus 6, 11 minus 6 is 5. This is 5 minus 2, that is 5 minus 3, that is 2. Again this is 36, remains as it is. Now here plus minus term, let us check plus minus term here. Now again see that this is plus term, this is minus term, so these two terms get cancelled. So remaining terms we will write in the denominator now. So remaining terms as it is we are writing. So therefore, so 4x plus 1 bracket square, it is remaining in the numerator, divided by 2x plus 3 bracket square. So it's equal to 25 upon 36. So therefore, so let us square, so this is the both the side, see that, so this is the square term, this is also square term, but this is 25 is a perfect square of 5 and 36 is the perfect square of 6. Yes, if you take the square root of both the sides, then you can find the value of x. So before taking square root, just let us remove this. Square root of both the sides, we get, after taking square root, 4x plus 1 divided by denominator 2x plus 3, so is equal to square root of 25, it's 5, and square root of 36 is 6. So this is equal. Now after finding square root, you will get this relation. So now let us find out x by taking cross product. So therefore 6 into 4x plus 1 is equal to 5 into 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3, sorry. So therefore, so let us multiply 6 inside both the terms. 6 4s are 24x plus 6 is equal to 10x plus 15. So now here 24 is bigger number, 15 is smaller number. So what we will do, 24x we will keep this side and 10 we will write here, that is minus 10x, and 15 we will keep here only, this 6 we will move here, then it is minus 6. So therefore, so 14 minus 10, that is 24 minus 10, that is 14x, and 15 minus 6, that is 9. So therefore x is equal to 9 by 14. Check that further if it is divisible. A table of 2 it is not 9 is there, so table of 3 not 14 is there. So here this is our solution. Further it is not simplified, so therefore this is our solution. So 9 by 14 is the solution of given equation. So 9 by 14. So this is the answer of question number 5. Similarly, let us start the question number 6. So this is the question number 6. So this question again here, observe carefully. So question after observing that, so you will get knowledge that here is the minus sign and here is the plus sign. Normally plus sign is numerator and negative sign is in the denominator. So therefore here numerator we have to shift to the denominator, and denominator full term we have to shift to the numerator. Means which property we are using here? Here we are using invertendo. Invert. You have to invert this. So first you have to invert this, then you have to apply the property. So before starting that, let us write down the solution as it is. Let us first write down the solution. So first we will write the solution now. So therefore solution, first we write solution. So that is 3x minus 4 bracket cube minus x plus 1 bracket cube divided by, this is 3x minus 4 bracket cube plus x plus 1 bracket cube. So is equal to 61 upon 189. So now here by using the property of invertendo, so this is the property of invertendo, so you have to apply this property here. Means, so in this case here, see that property A divided by B is equal to C divided by D, then B divided by A, means B will go to the numerator and numerator will go to denominator. Similarly, right hand side also same, D will go to the numerator and C will go to the denominator. So like this, B divided by A is equal to D divided by C. So let us apply this property here. So by property of invertendo, so let us write now by property of invertendo, so we get, so let us apply this property. So this property you have to apply both the sides. So therefore left hand sides become, so numerator will go denominator, yes, and denominator will go to the numerator. This plus sign term will come off full term. Similarly this denominator will go to numerator. Now this is 3x minus 4 bracket cube minus x plus 1 bracket cube. Similarly, this will go to the numerator. Therefore, this is 189 divided by 61. So by using this property, now here it is plus sign and here it is minus. Okay. Now this is our usual method by using componendo and dividendo. So like this property, componendo and dividendo, let us cancel some terms. So let us write down the property. So that is by using property, of componendo and dividendo. Let us apply this property here. So therefore, numerator we are writing like a minus b, and denominator we are writing as a plus. So first numerator, see that numerator here we are writing a plus b, and denominator we are writing a minus b. So a is our numerator and b is our denominator. So therefore the numerator we will write in square bracket 3x minus 4 bracket cube plus x plus 1 bracket cube plus 3x minus 4 bracket cube minus x plus 1 bracket cube. Okay, so this is numerator, a plus b, a minus b. Similarly, denominator that is a minus b, therefore 3x minus 4 bracket cube plus x plus 1 bracket cube. This is minus 3x minus 4 bracket cube minus x plus 1 bracket cube. So this is equal to again 189 minus 61. So a plus b and a minus b. So like that you have to remember. So therefore, so now remove the square bracket. So just we are removing square bracket. If it is outside plus sign, no sign will change. Therefore this is 3x. This is 3x minus 4 bracket cube plus x plus 1 bracket cube. So this is plus sign is there, all sign will as it is plus 3x minus 4 bracket cube minus x plus 1 bracket cube. So this sign will remain as it is. So therefore in the denominator, that is 3x minus 4 bracket cube plus x plus 1 bracket cube. Now here it is, see that minus sign is there. If it is minus sign is outside, then inside sign will change. And this minus and this is plus, minus plus minus. It is 3x minus 4 bracket cube, and this minus and into minus, minus minus plus. This is x plus 1 bracket cube. So therefore right hand side, so we have to add 61 here. Then after adding this, so this 9 plus 1, so we can write here also 9 plus 1, that is 10. So 1 will go here. So 9 plus 6, that is 15. So 1 go here. So this is 250. 250 divided minus 61 is 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1, 8. And 8 minus 6, it is 2. And 1 is that is 128 this. Now here, so plus minus term get cancelled. So observe this carefully. So now here, so this is plus term and this is minus term. So minus, so this term get cancelled here. So this term get cancelled. Similarly, this is minus term, this term, and this is plus term, this term get cancelled. So therefore in the numerator the terms are in the numerators are, so in the numerator, so these terms are remaining, so this term and this term, so these two terms are like terms, that is 3x minus 4. This term, that is x plus 1 bracket cube and x plus 1 bracket cube, these are the like terms, so these terms get added. So therefore, so this is 2 into 3x minus 4 bracket cube divided by 2 into x plus 1 bracket cube. This is cube, so it's equal to 250 upon 128. Now this 2 and this 2 get cancelled here now. So let us use different color. So here this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. Let us use the table of 2. So now divide it by 2, this half, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. Similarly 2 1 2 1 2, 2 2 4, that is 2, and 1 is remaining, 2 5s are 10. Yes, this is 125. So by using table of 2, now here observe this, this is cube and this is also cube, and this is 125. Cube root of 125 is what? 5, we know that, and cube root of 64, it is 4. Okay, means you can easily get the number after taking cube root. So therefore what we will do, so we will write the equation as it is now after cancellation. So therefore, so this side, left hand side, that is 3x minus 4 bracket cube is remaining, and right hand side x plus 1 bracket cube is remaining. So therefore this is 125 and this is 64. Further we are not dividing because we know that this is the perfect cube of 5 and this is perfect cube of 4. So that's why we stop dividing another number. So therefore now here what we will do, taking cube root of both the side. So taking cube root of both the side, so here we will take the cube root of both the side, taking cube root of both the sides, we get, after taking cube root of both the sides, then here left hand side becomes, so therefore left hand side, that is 3x minus 4 divided by x plus 1 is equal to, so cube root of 125, that is 5, or cube root of 64, that is 4. So if you have any problem, any doubt, suppose since 125 we can write as a 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 cube. Similarly 64 we can write as a 4 into 4 into 4, that is 4 cube. So that's why these are the number series. So therefore our answer is, so let us take cross product of this. So cross product of this and you will get the value of x. So 4 into 3x minus 4 is equal to 5 into x plus 1. So therefore 4 3s are 12x minus 4 4s are 16, so is equal to 5 into x, that is 5x plus 5. So therefore 12x, this 5 will go to here, that is minus 5x. So therefore this is plus 16, so it will minus 16 will convert to the plus, because if we are shifting to the right hand side, plus 5. So therefore 12 minus 5, this is 7x is equal to, this is 21. So this is 7x left hand side. So therefore x is equal to 21 upon 7. Now 7 3s are 21. So by using a table of 7, we can further it is divide. So therefore, so 7 1 1, 7 3s are 21. So therefore our answer is x is equal to 3 is our answer. So like this we convert the given equation in the reduced form, and we find it the solution. So our solution is x is equal to 3 now. Okay, this is the solution of given equation, and this is the answer of the 6th question. So here our all examples of 4.3 exercise practice set 4.3 is completed. So we will discuss the next exercise in next video. Thank you for watching video. Keep watching next video, and for previous video see the description box. Please subscribe, like and share the video.